Hello guys, hello wonderful people, beautiful people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Priceless. Welcome to my channel, guys. If this is your first time of being here, guys, consider subscribing. But if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, guys, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for always checking up on my videos. Thank you for always engaging with my videos. Thank you for always coming back and returning to have the taste and a bite of our always ever ready, good content straight up from Africa, guys. People in America, Canada, UK, Ghana, South Africa, Namibia. Yes, Namibian guys, Twale, respect, guys, from Namibia, Jamaica, Germany, Italy, Sweden, and any other part of the world, guys. Welcome and welcome good. Yes, guys, welcome good. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. On today's episode, as the title suggests, we are one and only calling on the attention of one and only the living legend, Marwa. Yes, guys. You see, the making of the African most famous living legends, most development propelled, fellow, which is I am Marwa, has been nothing short of, total holistic glory, total holistic elevation, total holistic transformation, not of himself, but of his community, his immediate community, which is Nyabohanze, and his immediate community, which is the youth of any other part of the world, starting with his, home, which it is normally believed that charity begins at home. Marwa has always, lived by the dictate of this golden rule, where they say charity begins at home. Marwa has shown that, Marwa has embodied that, Marwa has evidenced that in all he has done so far, and he's still doing. We are grateful for God Almighty for giving us, a wonderful guy, a wonderful fellow, a wonderful human being like the Marwa himself. Guys, yes, we are calling us on his attention today, guys, as our title rightly suggests. Yes, we are calling on the attention of Marwa. First and foremost, before I begin, Marwa, this video was not informed, by just a shared instinct, but rather it was a deep, reflective, innate, download that I received from the universe. Yes, Marwa, any moment from now, you are preparing to leave Nyabohanze, to travel. And you told us recently you are thinking of embarking on the journey from Kenya. You took your partner, which I love to call her Rosho. You took Roro around Kenya, your girlfriend. You took her around Kenya to visit some places in Kenya. Right from there, maybe you guys will now have to cross that boundary to like Uganda and other parts of Africa. Which I've forgotten about the guy's name. There was a guy that came to a villa, which congrats mom, you told us in that video, you said congrats moms likes the guy person and personality, and the guy is doing some amazing stuff in Uganda, which you inform us, you said immediately you are leaving the village, you're gonna visit him in Uganda, and you make sure that you meet him in Uganda. Yeah, and trying to see how you lend a helping hand to the cause that is championing in Uganda. Yes, Mr. Marwa, as I said, we are calling on your attention, boss. We are calling on your attention. I told you this is not coming from just an instinctive drive, but this is something that was deeply rooted, a download that I received from God Almighty. God told me, informed me to tell you this. But first, disclaimer, I'm not a man of God. Marwa, I'm not a man of God, and I can never claim being a man of God. I'm not a visionary, or I don't see visions, but I do stay in tune with nature. I do stay in tune with the highest form of power, and highest form of power has been informing my acts and actions my actions and inactions, the way I do things, the way I see people, the way I, resonate with what people tell us, especially those that you've brought them to the camera or people I interact with in real life. Yes, I'm driven by the power of the Almighty. So I recently had like a form of dream hour. God told me to tell you to call your attention to this. We are talking about I'm calling your attention to the old man that you recently brought him on camera. The guy that they are doing terrazos on your rooftop at the Villa Medellin rooftop. The other young man was not feeling too well, which Kodos you've gave him money to went to hospital and do some checks and treat some 1 or 2 malarias. And then the other one that was really, he said he was vomiting blood. Though we are not talking about him, we are making reference to the 2 persons with emphasis to the elderly one. Yes, we are making emphasis to the elderly one, to the Marwa. We are making emphasis to the elderly one. And who is the elderly one, Marwa? The elderly one here is it 72-year-old man or is it 74? I've forgotten about the age. But recently you asked him about his age. He told us he's 70-something years old. And I've forgotten about his name. But the elderly man, those that do the terrazos on your, hill rooftop. You see, Marwa, I recently received a download from God yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. God told me to inform you, Marwa, or universe told me to inform you, Marwa, that you should, as a matter of fact, I know, definitely, I know, which is not I'm not trying to dispute that fact, which I know in your kind-heartedness and good large heart, you've done that to them. I know, Marwa, you've given them, opportunity, you've given them money, you've been good. But God informed me to tell you, Marwa, that you should sow a seed in that man's life. Yes, Marwa, sow a seed in that old man's life. That 72 or 74-year-old man, they are doing the terrazos on your rooftop. God told me to tell you, boss, that please, even though you paid them, you've been doing good to them, but God told me to call your attention that please sow a seed, show him love, something specially. And I was told to tell you that if in doing that, you don't need to show it on camera. You don't need to inform the world that you've given him. You don't need to show us on the camera that you've given him. Even if they have left Villa Medellin, I was told to inform you, boss, that please sow a seed in that man's life. That you should sow a seed in his life. Sow a seed in that man's life. Call him if you have the number. If you don't have the number, I believe you have the young man's number that they're working together. God said no amount was mentioned to me. No amount at all. Yes, no amount was mentioned to me to tell you. But God told me to draw attention that definitely sow that seed. Show that man that love, any amount which is tangible, reasonable, that can be able to change his life. Yes, or maybe it probably, I know, the man must have been get used to doing the work, but God is telling me, Marwa, to tell you that sow a life in his life. If possible, help him to start a business that can have him stop going to the site. Because at that age now, that man wants to get something that will be fetching him money, and he should be docile in one place, enjoying his latter years. So I was told to inform you, boss. I was told to inform you, no any amount, no fixed amount whatsoever, anything that can change the man's life, that can change his financial fortune, that can change his standing, that can uplift him from the life of hardship that he's going through. Please, universe asked me to tell you to pass out this information. And why am I passing out this information to Marwa? Some people may ask. Yes, Marwa has been listening here, and Marwa has been listening to some of my advice. Honestly, I'm grateful. I told those Israelites, I keep on telling Marwa the advice that I do feel or how I do feel. Please, boss, You don't need, I was told by the universe to inform you. You don't need to show us on camera. You don't need to inform it. But God taught me, as you intend to embark on this journey, before leaving your Bohanze boss, make sure that you sow a seed. You show that man love, a love that will change his life for the better. That is the sacrifice I was told to inform you to do, boss. Yes, I received it in a vision. And in that vision, it was clearly shown to me. So, hence my decision to do this video and call to your attention that, boss, please do this before you leave Nyabohanze. Please. You can see the fantastic work done. You can see the terrazos done. That man was always, working. In as much as you showed us, the short time you shown him on your camera. Boss, please, do the needful, sir. Do the needful. And God taught me that after doing that, just watch out as you try to embark on this journey. God will order your footsteps like He has been always been doing it. And good things. I was not showing what awaits you, but for sure, God says, if in that man's, in sowing seed in his life, in helping his life, God said there's something that you've been praying for. God is waiting on you. Just do that, boss. God is waiting on you to do that and see what He, God Almighty, can do for you. Yes, boss. That man, that papa. Yes, that papa. That elderly person. That they do the terrazos together with the young man. Mr. John maybe something. The other guy. Please, boss. I was told to inform you that kindly consider changing the man's fortune, changes his financial stability. Yes, that is what I have to inform you. This is not a long video, guys. This is a very short one. I don't intend it to go far beyond. Guys, if this is your first time of being on our YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. Thank you, guys. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Here we give you the very best of content, relatable, straight up. This is priceless, coming to you live and direct from Abuja, Nigeria. Not central Nigeria or the middle belt region of Nigeria. Yes, guys, see us.